please, I'm Ray, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Alright, so, what the fuck just happened last time? About to find out. A group of people who can cause a tragedy 1 year ago, those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind's true identity. Oh, talking about, Kyoko saving Makoto. Our enemy has finally been revealed. Kind of. Alright, so, but right now, hey Kyoko. Right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Did I talk to you to do this, or... Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. We should be able to use it on that door, right? Can we use it... Hey, Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko, can we use that key to open that door over there?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on, slid into the keyhole, and then... Hey! It opened. Cool.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Oh, and then up to the very long ladder climb. Finally, we're finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight has just begun. See, that's what they're saying is the real fight, but the real fight is gonna be that ladder. They're gonna have to go up. Okay, please. Please. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Thank you for that nice, tasteful black spot right there. Thank you for that. For all those perverts out there who want to see up Kyoko's skirt, because no. The lava was impossibly long, I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed in the darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I have no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, be careful. Now you said I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help get my mind off it. So, Kyoko, there's something I want to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time where being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even amongst actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So,
Right.
because we take pride in it. Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That's just how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned. I can't say it's entirely rational, but it's our family creed, and we must do what we must to protect it. Because like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains it. Before I came here, I was looking up info about the school online. I never saw anything about her. But she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. The reason you give your pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope Peak, it was because of how much you want to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. What? Hold up. Wait. Hold on. This is going against what I knew. Huh? But you'd be reunited after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However...
There's something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Oh. Oh. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future,
However...
but he had no interest in detective work, so he cut himself off from the family. Not long after, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there's a reason for that. I'm sure he'd want to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me, because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. Damn! Kirigiri, you are climbing up the ranks to best girl in this. You're still underneath Chihiro and Sakura, which, by the way, and you all tell me that Chihiro has no right to be best girl. I will fucking fight you over that. But like, you're climbing the ranks. You're climbing the ranks. You came above Celeste and Asahina, which is good job. I take pride in my family name, so every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I would have never had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression, so I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know? He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true. But there's one thing I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind, like I said. I think it was a good thing.
However,
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. Oh, that's how they see me, even to this day. His shadow's been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow. That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family, in order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family? Just cut him out like that. Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. We are connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? You got me on that one, girl. You got me on that one. Only connected by blood, not heart and soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond, so instead, I said nothing. And they continue their ascension. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Woo! Let's get out of this hellhole. Let's get some actual interesting shit. Look at this.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember the hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reach my right hand up and push against the hatch. Hatch opened with ease, and so... Hey, now they're locked in... Oh, no, they're locked outside of it. Looks like we're back. I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back at Hope's Peak Academy. Lovely. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. Thanks, girl. Do I need to talk to you again, or... So, now what do we do? Well, I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then...
Then let's just get a concrete answer, huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away. And she said that as she pointed to a nearby surveillance camera. So, you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What do you think is going to happen isn't. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was one moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it's better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm still a little... No, super uneasy about that. I would be too. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the
Shall
gym.
we go?
Let's get going. Okay. Let's go, I guess. We're back into this shit. I can just do this, can't I? Yeah. I can just go to gym entrance. Cool. Monokuma!
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much. Makoto's supposed to be dead. What is he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Oh, you really gonna be okay? You're supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punch you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko? Do whatever you feel you have to. What? Before you do, let me say one thing. If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that it matters to you, right? Huh? I lose? You! Explain yourself, what do you mean by that? Well, you set the latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you want an excuse to kill me. I was supposed to be the chosen as a blackened and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about? But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting, because you never imagined that in that position one person would protect another like that. And in response to that unexpected development, you reacted by proclaiming Makoto, the blackened, and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation, no more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. The entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
Am I wrong?
And now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto would surely be in violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And does that mean I lose? You can talk a big game. You're saying that the Blackened is me and not Makoto? And you can prove this, right?
Wow.
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that! What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence!
That doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now. With a little more time, I guarantee I'll find
That's
some.
right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only one ever absolute truth. Ever one absolute, you know what I mean. Now you're trying to talk like some famous detective type. If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution, he would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
However,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts. That's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey.
If you were to execute Makoto right now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Girl! Just telling it like it is! Oh my god. Huh?
Indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because that's what we said is exactly right. Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you're just saying we're making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square, then I suggest you take my advice. So, what is this advice of yours?
it's true.
To do Makoto's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair.
We're reaching the end, fam!
Hey,
Well, that'd make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, that'd be a chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer and the mastermind himself. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Very.
What's wrong?
I was getting bored, so I tried to change things up a little bit. So time for bear jokes. God damn it. So you suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Well, then I'm pre-bearded. Fuck. To agree your terms. Fuck it. Are you hoping out, or will my despair claim victory? Let's have one final grisly showdown. You agreed. Let's have a shot at this? This is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting ending. So for your final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right, every last mystery that's piling around the school. If you can do that, then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you. Okay, that's actually a pretty solid bear pun, I'll admit.
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mystery of the school, then you win. But if you can't do all that, we all face execution, right? You can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? You're excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this turned out. Like, what the fuck? It's just like two children getting ready to just like do a stupid idea, like trying to make their own ramp to sled off of.
Hey,
Before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure, so what?
hey.
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. You don't have to be so suspicious. I said before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations, and having a trial for Mukudo is no exception to that. Huh? Mukudo's trial is no exception, then it's part of the regulations? Which means that whoever killed Mukudo... It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyways, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to have taken a single step in Host Peak Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
Listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why did you get all quiet all of a sudden? I'm done talking, I got nothing else to say to you. So get lost, would you? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable. I agree. Leave me alone, get out of here. Okay, I'm going to just, you really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyways. I need to start getting it ready, a super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
Hey.
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. I'm not even gonna, that's a lot of hoo-hoo-hoo-hoos. Bye. Thank you for the information. Monaco's unstable laughter seems to cling on us as we walk away. And just like that, we're out of the gym. So what do you take of that, Kyoko? Fuck. I can hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. Again. So, I still have my life, and we still have that chance. Overall, things turned out better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Hey, Kyoko. Thank you for everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. So I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. Honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so
They have no choice but to accept. Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let their guard down, like I said. So when it was the mastermind let their guard down...
so
When was it? I'm having trouble reading today. I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said that they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the actual idea of taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do
in
it.
other words,
But think of another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other. They wanted to show the world. The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. That makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed
in
anybody.
other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. We're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, Mastermind wants the world to see that, to try to prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But if that's the only reason for making the rest of us suffer,
Dakota.
I know how angry it makes you, and yet that same motivation is what led the mastermind to revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't be a game, but a one-sided
at the very
slaughter.
least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves? Oh, I was... These two voices are starting to like merge together for me, so if they sound similar, I'm sorry. That's precisely the reason. No matter how much they hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of the regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me. Oh yeah, because you never harmed Monokuma or broke any doors. So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began the trial, they didn't have a right answer, but then they made me out to be a killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, which also was not the killer. And that fact was exposed live on TV to the entire outside world. Oh, and when that fact is exposed, the entire the mastermind had to accept your suggestions? To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words...
Sorry, another stroke. Don't mind me. Kyoko's just having some trouble. You know, it's nighttime right now. Really tired. It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violate their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge? Well, it's only thanks to you we got that chance, because you believed in me. Another path opened up. I still can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue. In the end, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reason. Essentially, I was making a bet. Looks like I got it right this time. At least I won the bet. So that quick sigh, I took a small sign of relief. Please don't do that again to us, Kyoko, alright? Like, I don't feel like you dying or all that jazz. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion. Wouldn't you say? Yes, actually. Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, it would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right.
However...
Anyways, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn the chance to fight. We have to win this time.
Correct.
Once everything's gone through, or everything we've gone through have been for nothing. You're right. We can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey.
But before we begin the final trial, we have to tell the others what's going on. Ah. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
However...
Is that really possible? Huh?
Anyways,
right now we have to go find the others.
Shall we go?
They're probably in dorm somewhere. Shall we go? They're probably sleeping. Actually, I'm gonna end this episode off here, because a lot just happened, and I don't know how long it's, until I get another chance. So yeah, Danganronpa, we're almost to the finish. I'm excited, because, look, I love the mastermind, let's be 100% honest. But enough of spoilers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until like, comment, check out my other videos recommending games. Let me know what you think of this game in the comment section below. Don't forget to stay mythical. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, my lovelies.